There's a certain charm to the LEGO games, and that is just as present here in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga as it is in previous games, amongst all the different changes made to the traditional LEGO formula. One of the more endearing aspects of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is just how self-deprecating it is. It doesn't matter how much you love Star Wars, we're all able to acknowledge that it has flaws, and this game does a nice job of poking fun at itself over them. The game leans very hard into the many memes that have been born out of the prequels, and it's not afraid to acknowledge the many criticisms of the sequels either. But where LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga falls short for me, in comparison to the original games, is in its level design. In the original LEGO Star Wars games, each level was fully fleshed out with different puzzles and collectibles as you played through each of the different movies. But in the Skywalker Saga, these levels are significantly more streamlined, with many of the game's puzzles and collectibles stashed away in the new open-world hub areas on planets like Coruscant, Tatooine, and Agent Kloss. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga falls victim to the open-world system that, in my opinion, is beginning to become a real problem in gaming. While the visuals and details in this game are outstanding and the environments are great, these LEGO games just have no reason to feature open worlds. And it's really starting to annoy me that it feels like every game is trying to force in some sort of open world, rather than just delivering a great linear experience, which is sometimes the far superior solution. For me, the fun with LEGO Star Wars is getting to play through a goofy take on the movies, and even getting to use the different characters across the different eras. But the Skywalker Saga wants you to rip through an expedited version of the movies so that you can go back to explore its open world and do various side quests, which just isn't something I'm particularly interested in. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga also features quite a bit of DLC in the form of character packs, which isn't the greatest model, but these packs do include many characters from the different offshoots of the main saga, and I may even go back through the episodes now that I'll be able to play as Ahsoka. I wouldn't even mind seeing Traveler's Tales going even further with the DLC in the form of an additional episode, if you want to call it that. And I'm specifically talking about the Siege of Mandalore arc from the final season of the Clone Wars, but that's my own bias speaking. Overall, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is a fine experience. We've been starving for good Star Wars games over the last decade, and this certainly could have been worse, so I'm not entirely complaining. But in terms of how it stacks up to the original LEGO games, I'm not quite sure that the Skywalker Saga completely satisfied me, and I had a much more enjoyable experience with those original games than this.